Welcome to Mark Bajerski YouTube channel. Let me get this a little bit higher. How are you all doing? Beautiful. Busy working here today. I just had my dinner, vegan lunch. It was amazing. 2 shots, ginger and turmeric. So lots of water, feeling great. How are you all doing today? We're going to talk about an amazing crystal today. One of my favorite crystals, as most crystals are, but this one is a really beautiful, beautiful crystal. So let's get on with it and let's enjoy this amazing chat about one of the most beautiful crystals of abundance. Say hello to Pyrite. Sliding down there, but there you go. Have a look. Oh, get back up. Stop sliding. Stay where you are. Come on. You come back up as well. Where are you going? There you go. How's that? Now, stay there. Don't move. Smile for the camera. And that's a nice thumbnail. Come on, Mark. Okay, guys. Wow. Well, as a child, I was blessed to be able to touch a piece of pyrite in our front room. It was next to the fire, and it was a big piece, like the one behind me here. It was bigger than that, much bigger, and it had clusters, it had the cube type, and very unusual hollowing here and there, so it was just fascinating. I always remember going into the room whenever I felt down, and whenever I looked at this pyrite, it wasn't about wealth, it wasn't about gold. You know, I know it's called fool's gold, but you know, there's nothing like in my thought that feels like I'm a fool because I'm touching this. And science has now caught up, and I did say many years ago, this is gold. There is gold. I could feel that energy of gold. And now, not so long ago, some kind of scientific evidence came out saying that actually pyrite has traces of gold in it. Well, it makes sense. Anyway, so today we're going to talk about pyrite. We're going to talk about fool's gold. Now, this beautiful crystal is also in and amongst many different crystals. Come on, think. Rhodochrosite, Apache gold. Oh my God, you're probably shouting out, telling me you're a fool. It's in everything. Probably right. I'm not too sharp on things like that, but I do know the energy of the crystal itself. So, as I hold up the cluster, love clusters. Gorgeous. Clusters are gorgeous. And then I've taken a real strong fondness to the cube. And you've seen the cube, right? You see how it shapes into a cube. Fabulous. As long as you're not bowing down to the black cube, you're okay. Hey. And then you've got this amazing kind of shape and movement. And I really love this kind of movement when it's been polished. Can you see that? How lovely that is. You see the polish and then the natural. I just absolutely love this collection. This is one of my prime collections, one of my beautiful collections. Just look at these beauties here. These are gorgeous. Look. Hey. So, and then there's this, which it's been polished at the sides and left natural. I love that as well. It's really, really beautiful. Nice to work with as well when you're holding it. Yeah, brilliant. So, okay, so now you've seen it. Tell me, Mark, what is fool's gold? How does it work on a spiritual and healing level as a crystal healer? Well, the one thing I noticed about this crystal is it brought abundance into people's lives, not because it's gold, but because of its energy. It has a frequency that lifts people up to the possibilities of all things that are possible in our life. A lot of the times we feel as if we can't move forward because of our programming as a child, but actually when we hold this crystal, the possibilities are endless. What is abundance? Well, first of all, it has nothing to do with monetary value. It has nothing to do with a big house, a big car, and holidays and lots of money in the bank. That's a different energetic frequency. Nothing wrong with that. That's another frequency. This is abundance. Now, what kind of abundance, Mark? The abundance that I saw within my clients when I put a piece of this around their neck and sent them on the way was an abundance of peace, abundance of happiness, abundance of joy. It was all high frequency. It was amazing energy. So I'd find that if somebody was feeling down, run down, not feeling well, put a piece of pyrite on, just leave them be, let them get on with their life. If a businessman would come and he was feeling down because things weren't going right, I'd give him a piece of this, not because of the drawing in of the abundance of wealth, but changing the frequency of that person to feel stronger and the possibility of anything is possible. And that's kind of like why I called it abundance crystal. So I do call it the abundance crystal. In my world, in all the time that I've worked with all the crystals, pyrite has always been the abundance crystal. It always brings high frequency vibration into people's lives. It always brings in, when I see them again, how are you doing? Feeling great. How's that crystal? I wear it all the time. And it does. It really works well. I have nothing against making monetary value. I have nothing against that, but that to me isn't priority. Your path, your life, when you wear a pyrite, helps you to attune to what you want, what is important in your life. Not what you think you want, but what you actually want. So the possibilities are endless rather than you, your mind, stopping you, severing that connection between all things are possible. And that's why I said it's abundant. Pyrite is filled with abundance of everything. Now listen, if you have abundance in your life, that means you have everything. Abundance. I am abundant of happiness. I am abundant of peace. I have abundance of peace, joy, and everything. So it's like, somebody once asked me, what does this crystal predominantly do? And I said, what I noticed over the 5 years of working with it was it brought peace into their life. And I said, well, it makes sense. If you've got peace in your life, then it makes sense that your life is filled with abundance, because you don't have peace in your life unless you have abundance of all things. Peace is an amazing thing. When you wear a piece of pyrite, you do feel peace. So there is a balance energy there. There is a frequency that is being given out. It's a very powerful energetic frequency that makes you feel abundant, makes you feel stronger, happier. So it's a great crystal. It's a grounding crystal, but it also allows you to fly. So it's great for meditation. It's fantastic on yourself when you're a self-healer. I worked with this crystal. I had big pieces. I had many of them. And I used to work with them regularly on clients. Why? Because I wanted to raise their frequency, their vibration. Great for the mind. Put this next to your mind, put it next to your bed, and you'll feel stronger and happier. You'll feel less as if you've got the mind chatter. Try it. Put it next to your bed and see your mind chatter. See your dreams and your sleep becomes a lot more easier. When I was giving healing sessions, I used to put a piece of pyrite on people who couldn't keep still. And there was a lot of them. These were people who worked in highest level of corporations, those who were on Red Bull and smoked a lot and drank Coca-Cola and just was running like crazy, chasing their tail. Always a piece of pyrite next to them, and it calmed them down. It's incredible. It's an incredible crystal. Other things. Children love this crystal. It's something that you become. It's almost like a trance crystal. You become transed. It's like I'm in a trance. Like, wow. And that is the same energetic frequency you get inside. You feel like, oh, this is it's hard to put into words, but you feel something is happening on a level where, it's like you feel like you're being blown up from the inside. You feel like you're becoming stronger. Physically speaking, this crystal is great for many different illnesses, gout being one of them. One of my clients used to have gout, and every time they rubbed it on their foot, it would bring down the inflammation and the issue Also fantastic for teeth. Fantastic for teeth. If you've got issues with your teeth, just rub it gently around there or wear it, and you'll find that your mouth feels better. It feels like not as tender, it's an eliminator of pain. So whatever is within pyrite, it sends an energy that strengthens the muscle of that what makes you feel pain. So it's like whatever the muscle in the body, whatever the nervous system is, whatever that one kind of thermometer of feeling the pain in your body, if you can strengthen that little thermometer so that the pain doesn't feel as bad, this is how I believe this crystal helps in that way. I'm trying to remember back on some of my clients. I've got to say that a lot of men like it. A lot of guys like to wear it because they like to bring out their creativity. They like to feel strong, abundant. They like to feel wealthy. They like to feel, and it is gold, so it has that effect. And gold is good for your skin. Now, you're going to get this huge amount of people saying, be careful because it's this and it's that. But listen, I've worked with pyrite, and pyrite is a fantastic crystal. I hold it in my hand often. I work with it on thousands of hours on clients with holding it and using it, and it's never ever caused any issue. I'm getting a bit tired of people nitpicking about crystals. Look, guys, you guys who nitpick about crystals and shungite, you're the guys that are eating food from supermarkets. You're the people who are taking poisons. Please don't tell me that a crystal is dangerous. It's not in my world, because look at me, I'm still here. I'm healthy. I work with crystals every day. So take your nonsense away and go somewhere else, because this is a channel where people are here to open their mind. They're here to expand themselves. And when they've got idiots coming on saying, oh, I don't use that, that's dangerous. How do you know, mate? Did you just read that? Did somebody just tell you that? So if you want to listen to real truth, you want to listen to people who have had experience. And I've been working with pyrite for 2 decades. There is absolutely nothing that will harm you in pyrite at all. Other things about this beautiful crystal. I think that's roughly about as much as I can give at the moment on this crystal. I mean, if we talk about the mind, if you wear it, your mindset becomes stronger. You feel less likely to have negative thoughts, but you probably figured that out anyway if you wear it. If you're a sufferer of depression, anxiety, it's a great crystal to wear because it lifts the energy of the mind. It clears that mind chatter, that worry, that fear. So anything like migraines, anything like headaches, anything I guess if you're not fully focused and you're always rushing and your head's all over the place, if you suffer with, I don't even like to use them words, but just say your children are always flying around and they don't stop and you want to calm them down a bit, it's surprising. Try a piece of this next to the bed, or let them hold it, or let them wear it. You'll find it really helps. And if you struggle with being focused, if you struggle and you're always like distracted, wear a piece of pyrite. Give it a try. Okay, crystals to use it with. I would say clear quartz, particularly Brazilian. It's fantastic next to Moldavite. What other crystals did I use it with? There's so many, but clear quartz it works really well with, really well. Anything else? I think that's it. I think that's it for today. I literally have about 20 videos on here of pyrite, so just click on pyrite. You'll feel more, you'll hear more about it. I could continue, but I think that's enough for today. I think that what I've just given you is enough. So yeah, link below. Please subscribe to Mark Bajerski Crystals channel, because we're on day 61 left. So if I make any mistakes on here, they're going to take down all my over 1,000 videos. They've already told me twice now. So I have to be careful what I say, especially speaking the truth, because if they hear the truth, then they're going to shut me down. So I have to be careful. So please subscribe to Mark Bajerski Crystals channel. So if this disappears, you know I'm going to be over there. If not, you won't know where I am, right? Anything else? Yeah, I think that's it really. If you go to the Crystals channel, you'll find a lot of videos on crystals there. That should help you a little bit. Well, from my perspective anyway. Just a heads up on one thing that is really, I put a post out this morning. Kyanite, if you wear kyanite on your stomach, if you've got a bad stomach, you'll feel a lot better quicker. It's a brilliant crystal now. It's transforming. Absolutely, it is really coming into the energetic frequency of illness, sickness and all that. So it's really working well on the stomach area. So that's something I'm aware of right now. So be aware of that. If you suffer really badly with the stomach, buy a piece of kyanite, rub it on your stomach, put it in your belly button, keep it around there and just lie down, put your hand over the kyanite and your other hand in the air and just allow the energy to heal, and you will heal very quickly too. So whether it's IBS, any kind of gas issues in the stomach, any kind of tummy ache of any sort, just try it. It really does help. All right, I hope this serves you well. Love you all. Have a great day. Take care. From the Pure Energy Healing Academy, thank you so much for going to markbajerski.com and buying your authentic pyrites and all the rest of the crystals, oils and incense. I hope they serve you well. Take care.